Hey there! This video is a tutorial on how to make a slot game using Unity. About 3 years ago, I made a slot game while I was learning Unity programming. Recently, I refactored it using solid principles and design patterns. I think this demo game and the video will be a great resource if you're looking to learn how things work. You can find the download link for the demo game in the video description. Feel free to check it out. By the way, the scripts in the second folder under Rock Climber demo scripts are all written by me. You're totally free to use them for any purpose. However, please note that the other assets, like images, fonts, and sounds, were downloaded from the Unity Asset Store or other resource sites for learning purposes. So, they're strictly for personal use only and shouldn't be used in any released or commercial projects. The project was built with Unity 6.1.1 F1 and URP, so I recommend using the same version to open it. Once you import the demo project from the video description, you can run the game right away. It's all built into a single scene, and the game state is saved in real time using playerprefs, so if you restart, you'll be able to pick up where you left off. That said, I haven't tested every edge case, so there might be bugs. If the game breaks, just follow the playerprefs reset instructions in this video. As for building your own server, you'll mainly need to refactor the code that saves to playerprefs, receives RNG, and handles state changes. If the input system doesn't work properly when using the test service, go to Edit, Project Settings, Player, then under Other Settings, change the Active Input Handling option to both. Here's a quick overview of how the game works. When you hit the spin button, the game gets random results, RNG, and figures out the winning symbols. It then calculates the payouts based on the pay lines and stores the results. The reels spin, and once they stop, the game shows the rewards, and if there are any free games or bonus games, it plays the related effects. If you hit a free game, you'll play a wheel game that gives you a number of free spins, and you can play those without using any of your balance. After your free spins run out, it switches back to using your balance. If you hit a bonus game, the game transitions to a separate bonus screen and plays through a set number of bonus rounds. Once that's done, it shows the rewards and returns to the main slot game. The game mainly uses two design patterns. First is the singleton pattern used for services that need to be accessed globally throughout the game. These are organized under what I call services. Second is the observer pattern implemented as the event service. This helps reduce coupling between objects, letting them communicate through events instead of directly referencing each other. The main game script is the entry point for everything. It owns all the services and handles their initialization to make sure things happen in the correct order. If you want to test specific features, there's a test service that lets you simulate different situations using keyboard keys. Definitely check that out. Among the services, the game service is the core of the slot machine gameplay. It manages different handlers, each responsible for a specific part of the game logic. While the handlers work independently, the main flow is still managed by the game service. Reels are controlled by the reel handler. It manages a collection of reels, each of which contains individual reel objects, and each reel holds multiple symbols. The reels use an infinite scroll style system and display just 5 rows during a spin. When spinning, it uses predetermined symbol data to simulate motion, and just before the spin ends, it sets up the reels to show the winning symbols. Even if you hit the stop button mid-spin, the outcome won't change. To build the pay table, you can use a simple tool I made called the Pay Table Maker. It's also linked in the video description, so feel free to use it. From here on out, the rest of the video shows gameplay footage of the slot machine in action. Feel free to skip around and check out any part you need. Thanks for watching.